You're listening to the Everything Swallow podcast with Sean and Shayna Swallow. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are listening to the Everything Swallow podcast.
On Hump Day.
On a hump day.
Hump.
Feel free to email us anytime about anything at everythingswallowpodcast at gmail.com. Fun, right?
Hump your friends today.
Hump a damn good friend. Hump your best friend.
Hump your best friend.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
I'm going to hump you later.
I'm going to hump you later. No, I take that back. I'm going to let you hump me later.
I am going to hump you later.
I'm going to let you do it.
It'll be so great.
While we're late this morning, you slept in. You really needed it, though.
I was so tired.
You've been working your butt.
I'm out of practice.
Way out of practice.
I'm out of work practice.
Because you're domesticated.
I've been domesticated.
And so it's harder for you to go work your butt off.
Yeah, no.
Because working around the house
older.
is different. Oh, God. For the love of Pete.
I'm old now.
No, you're not old now.
I'm like almost a grown up.
Nope, not yet. Not yet. Not till you hit 22.
You know what it is? There's a lot of customers there. It's a very busy store.
Yeah.
So you just work a lot. Work very
busy.
Fast, yeah.
Yeah, you stay busy. That's what I'm saying.
I made the most beautiful bows yesterday.
It's different than when you're working at home because at home you're casually at your own pace and you're doing your own kind of thing. But when you're there at the store, then you're like multitasking and you're finishing tasks as fast as possible.
Yeah. In between helping people
At the same time.
and keeping the store stocked.
At home, we finish the tasks when they get finished.
Well, when I do shows, I work pretty hard and fast, but this is a quicker pace for sure. But I did make the most beautiful bows yesterday.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the last 2 days, yeah.
You make incredible bows.
Absolutely beautiful.
I've tried to learn your bow making technique, and I can make a bow. But not like you make bows. No, you make like Martha Stewart bows.
I am Martha Stewart.
And you don't even need the machine.
I'm Shayna Swallow. I'm better than Martha Stewart.
You are. You're twice the Stewart. You're a whole swallow.
That's right. So it's super fun. Yeah, I made some great bows for outside the store. They're great. I try to make them like Susan. That's the lead designer there. She's fabulous.
She's not as good as you.
She's good.
Yeah, but...
No, she's good. She's way better than me.
She's like a machine.
She is like a machine. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing, and she makes the most beautiful things. When you walk in the store and look around, everything hanging on the walls, all Susan. She makes everything. And then like now, I just help her make all the like last little bit of stuff to get it out. But she makes everything.
So all those swags and those little...
And the
what
wreaths.
are they called? The triangle thingies?
Yeah.
What are those called?
Those are the swags.
Oh.
Swags,
they all
garlands,
start
wreaths.
apart. She makes all that.
They all start green, just greenery.
Wow.
And then she puts them together. She picks the ribbons. She picks the colors. They set the rooms, you know, because they're kind of themed rooms, like the country room and the swimming room and the sports room, and you know what I mean. So everything kind of has a theme. But then, yeah, she's just kind of given the colors of that room and runs with it.
I guess I thought all those ones on the walls were all pre-made stuff, and that
No.
you guys are remaking things.
No, yeah, that's all pre-made that Susan made all summer long.
By Susan. She started in March.
As soon as the store reopens.
When is that?
She starts. We close usually the end of January, reopen in March.
Yeah. So literally, she's making Christmas.
We take everything out of the store, paint all the walls, wash all the carpet, and then reset all the trees.
That seems excessive.
Absolutely. But you're selling Christmas, so it has to be perfect. And we go through all the lights to make sure they're not burnt out. If they're old or trees, they get switched out for new trees that come in. And yeah.
Every tree on the display trees all have to be perfect.
Yeah, because we sell those trees downstairs, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, they have to be perfect. But, like, right now when you go in there, the store is beautiful. It is just stuffed
Full
to the top. And it's not a line of traffic of people walking through the store.
Right, still kind of...
Because if you've never been in there, you need to go in there. It's beautiful. You can get things personalized.
Yep.
You can get stockings. You can get them embroidered.
Apparently, you get custom swags to
Oh my
match
gosh.
your house and wreaths.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can. Susan will design them for you. Come in, pick out your green swag, your green garland if you're doing your banister or your fireplace, or if you just want some for outside. Pick whatever greenery, and then pick out the sprays you want put in it and your ribbon, and Susan will make it up for you for a small price, of course.
Well, of course, it's always for a small
Her
price.
genius is not free.
What I have come to learn is that nothing is for a small price when it comes to Christmas.
No, Christmas is expensive.
Yeah, and it should be.
Yeah, but you know what? I was talking with Sue, the owner of the store, about it yesterday. Everything you get there is really nice quality. It is very heirloom quality.
Right.
So if you store it and take care of it properly, it can last forever and ever and ever.
Right.
You know, I was telling her about our tree that we bought in what, 08?
Yeah, our silver tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we still have it and we still use it.
This will be our 11th year.
And I told her we relit it and she said we were crazy. I said, yeah, of course
Why
we
are we crazy?
Because it's hard. But like Patrick and his wife, Megan, they do that for you at St. Nick's. If you have a fabulous tree and you just need lights or need more lights or need lights replaced,
Okay.
they will go in and light your tree.
Huh.
Yeah. And
They'll come to your house and relight it?
Absolutely. If you buy a
Frickin'
Christmas
sweet.
tree from St. Nick's, it has a warranty on it for a long time. So if you're at home and your tree doesn't light, you call them up. They'll come out and check it out.
Huh. Mm-hmm. Wonder
You
what
can
they
bring
charge.
it in. I don't know.
Because that was a bitch.
I know. That's what I told her. And that's why she said we were crazy.
Because we took off
But-
1,000 lights and put back on 3?
No, we took off 750 lights and put on 1,500.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we doubled.
Yeah, we doubled it.
Jeez.
That's why it's so beautiful now.
It's so
and you don't want to
beautiful.
put any ornaments on it.
Yeah. That's why I never want to put ornaments on it.
Yeah, because it's so beautiful now. It just sparkles.
Well, Halloween's over. It's time to talk about Christmas.
That's right. I know. I'm already ready to take down the Halloween decorations outside.
I know. Well, we don't ever get trick-or-treaters here at our house.
No, we
And
live on the
so what's
busiest
the
street in
point?
the neighborhood.
So why even try to encourage trick-or-treaters to come to our house? So we take down all the decorations before Halloween night. That way no one will come to our house.
No one comes down our street anyways.
I know. Well, sometimes we've had a couple.
Well, like in the 16 years we've lived here, I think we've had 8.
You know, I was telling somebody, I think I was telling Marlon about the trick-or-treat street and the trunk thing, trick-or-trunk.
Trunk or treat?
He also agrees that it's not acceptable.
No. You're ruining Halloween for your snowflake. Give me a break. It just kills me. I'm not talking
I'm
about that
wondering.
today. It made me so mad yesterday.
Did he carry it with you all day?
Nah, I don't carry anything with me all day.
Good.
You kidding me? That's how you get sick.
This is true.
Carrying things causes cancer.
Yes, it's true.
It's true. Anyways, I love St. Nick's. Come in and see me there. Sean's there sometimes too. You might
am.
catch him there.
You might.
It's a pretty great place. It's on Santa Fe and Bellevue.
Yes, it is. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
If
In-
you
in
if
about
you miss it,
a
then
week
you
or
need to pay
two-
more attention.
Santa Kong will go up. And I don't know if you've seen Santa Kong, but he's like a 12-foot tall, 6-foot wide Santa covered in red and white tinsel.
Okay, so there's a National Trick or Treat Day that's going to be they're trying to instill.
Oh, God.
National. It's dividing our country, so they want the National Trick or Treat Day to be the last Saturday of October.
That's stupid.
So that would involve an additional day of celebration. They would not,
How is it additional? That would have
because
been
you would still do Halloween.
That would be this Saturday.
You would still have a Halloween celebration, but then you would still also have now National Trick or Treat Day. So you would have your Halloween parties and all that and celebrate Halloween on the day of Halloween. But
When do we have
trick-or-treating,
National Snowflake Day?
That's every day, baby.
Give me a break.
That's every day. They think it's to increase safety for children and help prevent negative and late night holidays that often land on a school night.
It's ridiculous.
Because one day of school, you know what? It's also the teachers. I mean, it's bad enough to have all those kids, but when they're all hopped
they
up
have
and
already
tired.
taken the parties out of the schools.
Well,
You can't even wear your costumes to some schools anymore.
NTDD, or National Trick or Treat Day, is a day for families and communities to come together by throwing block parties, community events, costume contests, parades, walks, and runs. So it's literally a whole nother holiday for that Saturday. So that Saturday you would celebrate all kinds of fun things associated around Halloween, but not on Halloween.
Wow.
I think that all holidays should be moved to the weekends because it freaking blows when Christmas is on a Wednesday.
Bullshit. You get Wednesday off and you get the day after or the day before off.
That's not necessarily true. When I worked for the parks, we worked on Christmas Eve. I remember one Christmas Eve, Scott making us put in 9 dog shit bag collectors.
I don't remember that.
I remember it clearly. I will call Matt and he will confirm. He wouldn't stop. We were digging holes all day. I think we maybe got out by noon.
Well, he didn't like his family anyways.
Well, yeah, he didn't want to be with his family, but that doesn't mean he couldn't just work alone.
Right.
Bastard.
I mean, if you're a succubus, you might as
And
well
then,
be alone.
if you don't have any vacation days, you're going back on the day after Christmas.
No,
so-
you get one with it.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
you do.
Not everyone does. Some
think
people
so.
don't. The 26th is not a holiday.
I don't know.
A lot of companies give that as a
Right.
holiday. But what if Christmas is on a Tuesday? You're going back to work on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I
Listen, it falls on the day it is supposed to be on. It's been that way for how many years?
hundreds.
Why don't you go live with
thousands.
the snowflakes?
I don't want to live with the snowflakes. I'm just saying that. Can't you see there is a little bit of convenience in the idea?
No. I don't care about convenience. It's about tradition.
It sucks when you get all hammered on the 4th of July and it's a Wednesday.
So
And you got to go to work on
it's your own
Thursday.
fault for getting drunk.
You stayed up late
Yeah, it's your
to
fault.
watch the fireworks.
guess
but
what?
It's,
You're growed up. You know the right and wrong.
Would it be nice if it was always on a Friday or Saturday, though?
No, you know why? Because then it would just be a shit show every year. Everyone would just get shit-faced every single year.
Don't they anyway?
No, because it's on a weeknight.
Oh.
Way more DUIs, way more drinking and driving, way more accidents.
Okay. Now I see what you're saying. So more people would be inclined to party harder
Yes.
if we do it on the weekends and actually on the day. Okay.
And then you plan it every year. Come over for the shit show.
And then it kind of spreads out the hammering because some people will get hammered on the day. Some will get hammered the weekend before and the weekend after. So not everyone's getting hammered all together.
Right.
Ah.
I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. Just leave it the way it is. I feel like there's bigger issues in the world to worry about than moving the holidays.
You know what? This is all I care about right now. Okay, you want to talk about the impeachment of our president?
No. What the hell?
Do you want to talk about a guy in Britain who is a truck driver, and he calls his truck the Polar Express?
No.
And he was just discovered with 43 frozen bodies?
Were they children?
No, they were adults.
Oh, it'd have been
not
better if they were children.
No.
It would go with Polar Express way better.
That's mean.
The Polar Express attracted and picked up and dropped off children,
This is true.
not adults.
This is true.
Did the guy look like Tom Hanks?
No, he didn't. He looked weird. He didn't look like Tom Hanks. He looked like
Was he just picking these people up along the road and
I
throwing them
think
in
hitchhikers.
throwing them in the back? Yeah, I'll take you.
Northern
Give me back.
Irish. He was 25. Who called his truck?
He's
Polar
25?
Express. He was 25.
Wow.
Murdered 39 people, including one teen, and they were found in a refrigerated container.
Wow.
Yeah, this guy. 20. His name is Mo.
Teach you not to hitch a ride.
Don't hitchhike anymore.
No,
when
you
I was
can't.
a kid, my dad and I used to hitchhike all the time. And now you can't. You just can't trust anyone.
No way.
It's hard to trust anyone for anything.
You couldn't trust people back then.
Look at him.
And now there's way more people. Oh, totally unassuming.
Yeah, not a bad looking guy.
good
Just
looking
real
guy.
normal truck driver and dude. He's all, hey, you need a ride?
Okay.
There he looks a little
Little
creepy.
creepy there.
Hanging out of his truck like
Yeah.
that. Get in my truck. There's a lot of crazy crap going on, and we're worried about changing the holidays.
Holidays, right. That's
What
a good
about
point.
these killer truck drivers? They're out there, man.
out there.
They're everywhere. How do you get away with killing 39 people by the age of 25?
I don't know.
That's killing.
This is my question. How many other people are out there doing that and no one even knows
How
about
many
them?
more Polar Expresses?
Well, anything.
Yeah.
Murderers.
Yeah.
Murderers.
This is the time of year where the murderers come out.
Is it?
Halloween.
Every day murderers come out.
Yeah, but I think they're really charged up by Halloween.
No, it's not the holiday.
It's the dark holiday.
It's not a dark holiday.
It's a spooky holiday.
Whatever. It's not.
Witches do stuff.
Witches do stuff every day.
I want to get a witch in here.
Witches do stuff every day.
We had a warlock.
All right, we need a witch.
We need a real witch that does stuff. I want a witch that dances around in the
How
woods
do I
with
not know any
no
witches,
clothes
but I
on.
know warlocks?
Because you're into dudes.
I am into dudes. I like them. I'm dude friendly.
Yeah, you're more. But I'm sure there's man witches.
They're warlocks.
Oh. Yeah, but
Duh.
the warlock we met was not a warlock like a...
Warlock is a male witch, honey.
he was a warlock in the Church of Satan. Is that the same?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. We should ask Adam.
I guess so. Because what's a man witch?
A warlock.
No, it's a sandwich
Oh
that you
my.
have at night with ground beef and the red sauce.
Whatever. Oh my gosh.
It's in a can.
Whatever. We'll get a witch on here. We'll ask her. We need a witch. If you're a witch, a real witch, a practicing Wiccan witch, I guess any kind of witch, let us know.
No, I want the dancing around naked kind.
Okay.
Yeah, I want that kind. That with the will whip up something in our cauldron.
Oh yeah, we got a cauldron.
We got a wicked ass 100-year-old cauldron that
was
has probably
awesome
had
or
some
what?
frog toes in it and some
I know. I think that her grandma could have
Warts
been a
of
real
newt.
witch.
yeah.
Well,
newt
back in the
warts.
day, everyone had big cauldrons like that because they cooked over fires
Oh, way to ruin it.
in the 1800s.
It's got those sweet rings on it, so it
but
would have
it
hung.
is a cauldron, yeah.
We need to get one of those triangle.
Things that holds it up.
Yeah. What's that called?
A tripod?
Yes, that's what we need. One of those tripods that goes over the fire.
fire.
And then you can hang different things like the cauldron, or I've seen people hang grates over it and do baked potatoes.
I'm bringing that thing in the house. It'll sit by the fireplace.
The
now.
cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at it the other day. Do you think I could clean it, or should I not do anything to it? I thought about taking a wire brush to it and trying to just knock off some of that slag or some of the rust because it's been sitting outside for a long time.
Right.
But I'm not sure if it's something that we should do or what's the right way to handle and
I don't know. I guess we look it up.
yeah.
Okay, Google.
Okay, Google. Bitch is sleeping. Because it
So
is sweet
lazy
and it would be
sometimes.
very cool to. I mean, I would assume they cook stew or something in it back in the day.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You know, they would have cooked big pots of food. It'd be kind of fun.
We could put like a half a pig in there and cook it.
Oh, for sure.
It's so big,
huge.
yeah.
It is huge. But that
So
might,
deep, too.
might be kind of cool to cook over the fire.
Absolutely.
Have a big family kind
We can do that at Thanksgiving.
Right, it would fit a turkey.
Because I'm having my Thanksgiving outside.
Well, could you put the whole turkey dinner in there? Like put in a turkey and some taters and carrots and other stuff.
Probably.
Rutabaga.
Probably.
Man, that'd
Since
be
when
fun.
do you like rutabaga?
I never had a rutabaga.
Whatever.
I just like saying it.
Rutabaga.
Rutabaga. I don't mind jicama. 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 That's how I...
What's wrong with you today?
Jicama.
Maybe this is what happens while I'm gone. You go a little stir crazy.
Yeah, what the hell? You know how much stuff I did?
You were so busy.
You want me to tell you what I did?
Yeah. Tell me.
Well, yesterday, I came home after I dropped you off. Right? Mm-hmm. I did something.
Wow, this is already starting off so interesting.
Oh, right. So then I went to the emissions place,
Right.
Clean Air Colorado,
Cleaner.
Air Care Colorado. And you know how long that takes? Like 40, 50 minutes.
It took you 10.
Not even that. I felt like they didn't do the car because I got in to the little waiting area. There was no cars when I pulled in.
You pulled in and they said, "Oh, little Cube, you're fine. You're so cute. Here's your sticker."
Literally, he said, "Go sit in there." And so I went into the little box where you sit. I sat down. I put my headphones in. I turned on my Netflix, got ready to watch some. Knocked on the glass, called me out. I thought, oh, shit. Didn't pass. And she's like, okay, $25. Here you go. You passed. I didn't say anything like, oh, did you guys even test it? Because I was fast. I just paid that $25, got my certificate, and got out of there.
Yeah.
But then I did sit at the DMV for 45 minutes.
So
I made up for it.
So you watched your Netflix there.
Yeah, so I'm watching this new thing on Netflix. Because I like doing this Netflix thing.
I know.
I do this
you watch way
called
more Netflix.
Two-sentence horror movies. Right? Two-sentence ghost stories. Two-sentence ghost stories. So it starts out, it'll just put 2 sentences up on the screen. Like, I heard my baby cry, and I didn't want her to break, or whatever. And so it was a really creepy story about this woman who had a baby, but it was her dead baby that she had made of porcelain. Like, she had 3D printed a body for it, and she had a little baby. It was really weird, right? So I watched 2 of those.
Okay.
While I waited.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you did do a lot yesterday. You went and got missions and the plates and watched some Netflix.
And then I got the plates. But then after I got the plates, I came home and I met your model. And we exchanged some clothing. Well, we didn't change clothes. We gave her a new outfit. And then I made our video for YouTube. And then I left again. And I went all the way to the bank. And I got some bills paid.
Oh.
And then I ate a taco.
Oh.
Yeah. Not a good taco.
Where was your not good taco from?
Well, you know where our bank is.
Yeah.
Where that girl used to work at that sandwich place is now a taco place.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called like a Speedy Taco.
What was it before Twisted Sammy or something?
I don't know.
And now it's Taco Place?
And now it's a Speedy Taco.
Yeah.
And so I went in there and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try a Speedy Taco. They were $1.50. And so I got a barbacoa. And it's not so good.
It was not so good.
It's little. The best thing on it was the cilantro. I love that cilantro.
Tastes like soap.
I know it's not allowed in the house.
Tastes like soap.
And then after that, I came home. Oh, and I folded 2 baskets of laundry and cleaned our room up.
Golly, how long has it been since you folded clothes?
Years. A long time.
Yeah.
As I was folding, I thought, how do you fold these towels again?
You better have folded them right.
And then I don't know that I did, but I know I didn't sort them right because I'm putting all the towels together and I'm like, I know some of these don't go in the kitchen.
Right. Because not all towels are kitchen towels.
Well, I put them all in the kitchen so you could sort out the ones that you thought maybe should come out of there. But I feel like I knew one that went into my bathroom.
Does it ever concern you how oblivious you are to the life that I provide for you?
Huh. Should it?
Maybe.
Why?
Because without me, you'd probably be helpless.
I could find some towels. Okay. I could probably find some towels. All right, now, there was a time that I worried if you left me, I'd have no idea how to pay any of the bills. The car payment, because I didn't even know how to pay the car payment.
No, I always
But now that the car's paid off.
You don't need me for nothing.
Yeah, we already figured out all the rest of those are auto pay, so I need you for love. And acceptance, and to be my helpmate, my soulmate,
laundry,
my best friend. Well, frick the laundry. I'll wear the dirty clothes until they're gone, and then we won't wear any. You know what I mean? Screw the dishes. Well, paper plate for life. I can afford plastic forks. They come in boxes of 1,000.
That's a waste.
Nah, 1,000 forks. Imagine how long that would last if we used one fork every day.
1,000 days.
We'd get a year out of that box. Each of us. A year plus. A year and a half. That's 500 forks, Shayna.
That's a lot of waste.
They're going to get wasted anyways.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be by you.
It will eventually.
Wash your damn fork.
Why? What if I don't have any?
Why? Because it's not
it's just
wasteful.
More work. See, now you're just creating the work that you'd say I don't do. But I am trying to eliminate. You see?
Yeah,
all right. There we go. Now,
whatever.
Anybody needs some silverware? Come and get it. You can't go. You have the love, and the you're my love. All this other stuff you don't have to actually do.
Huh.
Just to be here and love me. And I'll figure out how to make all this other stuff work.
No, you won't. It'll just be there.
It won't be to your standards. But it would still, you will still have a fork to eat on.
Might only be a fork, but you'll have one.
Yeah, the forks cut stuff.
All right.
Yeah, now you're in.
It makes no sense.
You're in.
I'm not.
Let's go live on the lamb.
Not with a fork.
No, fine. You can have one frickin' fork, okay? Fine. Have the damn metal fork.
I don't like waste.
Oh,
That's
but
a
at
lot of
least
waste.
use the fork that is also a spoon and a
The
knife.
landfills are already full.
Of forks. The oceans have the forks.
No, they have the straws.
Can I tell
And
you,
the water bottles.
hate paper straws.
I know.
And I love you.
I don't have paper straws.
No. She knows who she is. I love her. Mm-hmm. And I love her establishment. But I got to start taking my own straws.
Well, that's the compromise of life.
I think that's what I'm going to have to start doing.
If you need a straw for your Bloody Mary, you better bring it.
Yeah, because I do. I'm not normally a straw guy. You know that. I don't really use straws very often. But Bloody Marys kind of need a straw.
Huh.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
We should make some right now.
Bloody Marys?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
And see.
I haven't drank for like 3 days.
It's our day off.
I know. I've been working.
You worked the last 2 days. I worked the next 2 days.
It is our day off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to get so much stuff done while you're gone.
Yes, you are. I'm worked 2 days in a row. Mm-hmm. That's 10 hours.
I'll get all the laundry done and the house clean and half of these decorations put away.
I just want you to know I brought all that dirty clothes down to the basement for you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. You're so great. It really is a team effort.
It is. Well, that's heavy. I know that's hard for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I did that for you.
You're like my mule carried up and down the stairs.
Task. Oh, and then Marlon and I went to buy a screen door for the back, but
screw that.
That was expensive. I think I can get them new.
Habitat for Humanity.
It was pretty expensive for a used screen door without a frame.
Sometimes the stuff they have there is weirdly priced.
Sometimes it is weirdly priced. Yeah. So I need a screen door.
I saw a really bad couch there the other day.
Yeah.
And it was so expensive.
It was?
Yes, it was like $300.
What?
And I was like, I can buy a new couch for $300.
Yeah.
Not this one that someone might have died on.
Yeah. And obviously there's a lot of skin in it.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's the worst. Like we talked about that with the mattresses.
Yeah, you don't think about your couch, though.
It's all skin and farts, man. The whole thing. Yeah, man. Decades.
Skin and farts. Skin and farts.
Scratch.
Your couch is skin and farts.
Scratch, dude. How much scratching have you done sitting on the couch?
I scratch so much. The dog scratch.
Oh, the dog skin.
Yeah.
Oh, see. Never get a used couch.
Never get a used couch.
I don't even want to sit on my couch
Me
now.
either. Let's break it down.
It's the last one.
We've done 2 of the 3 pieces.
Yep, we've cut them apart and broken them apart.
And put them in the trash.
I say let's do it.
Poor couch.
This weekend.
It was a good couch. It was a good run.
It was a good set of furniture.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
It was.
And it lasted a long time. But now it's time to go. Because I don't mind just sitting on kitchen chairs all around the room.
Me too.
You know what I mean? We can get just as close as we do on the couch, and we're not falling into each other.
No. It's not hurting your hips.
Mm-hmm. 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 That's what I'm talking about.
You shake your head at me. Mm-hmm.
I'm puckered even. Mm.
Oh, man.
What are you going to do when I'm gone? I mean, you're going to probably
we're going to do
watch
late
TV.
Podcasts tomorrow.
Oh, right. We're going to have to do some late podcasts.
In the afternoon. So we'll do them when you get home.
Right.
What time? Like 4?
Yeah.
Probably do them right when you get home.
You can, we'll try to get them by your drive home.
Okay.
That'll be the goal.
Okay.
So your afternoon drive, you can get your podcast.
Pod.
But we're also going to do a podcast this afternoon.
Oh, right. We have a guest tonight.
So this evening, we're going to do another podcast with a wonderful guest that you will get in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to save that.
Oh, that's
so
good.
you have a morning podcast.
And then we'll do one in the afternoon. Okay, that's good.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then afternoon one, we'll do Friday morning. And then, does that make sense?
Yep.
So
Melinda, who
you
is
can
our
still
guest
do that.
tonight, was on the news last night.
Now, you said she was on the news. Was she arrested?
No, she was doing makeup.
Oh, okay, good.
She doesn't get arrested. Give me a break.
She's got like the flashiest, classiest lift
Ever.
car
You
in
might
town.
have been picked up by her.
Yeah, it's the hot purple. She's like
Jeep.
Jeep.
It's a Jeep.
She's Jeep famous.
What is that? Is that a Renegade?
I don't know.
I don't either. We'll ask.
It's that weird shape one with the
But she got
Phillips
the
screwdriver
she
tail
got
light.
the purple wrap on it.
Right.
It's got purple glow lights underneath it.
That's the Phillips screwdriver tail light. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a great wrap. I want to ask her about the wrap thing because I'm curious about that. Because if it's not too much money,
Let's wrap the cube.
hell yeah, man. Lime green, sparkly. Oh, how about like that mirrored green? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That's sweet. What about just mirrored chrome?
Why does it have to be green?
Doesn't I love green? What about
Since
chrome?
when?
Since I thought of it. I like that kind of green.
Like, this is new.
What if just chrome?
Yeah, I like
A
chrome.
full chrome cube.
I like chrome.
What kind of chrome is that, Cubby?
That is what people call it.
A cubby. Because it says cube on it. I guess they think that's a long E.
What's it? It's a stainless steel cubby.
That's it. It's a DeLorean cub. A Cublorian.
A Cublorian?
Yes. Totally. We can only play the soundtrack to Miami Vice now on CD.
Why Miami Vice?
Because that's the years that it was around, and that's
That's from Wedding Singer.
that's what Gulia was playing in his. What's his name? Steve.
No. His last
Kevin.
name was Gulia.
But I forget his first name. How funny! We watched that movie so much. Julia Gulia
That's her name.
would have been her
Drew
name.
Barrymore. That's your girlfriend. You love her.
You know, she might have. I still like her. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure she's my top one anymore.
Oh.
Yeah,
Who's your top one
she's
now?
She's gotten a little snowflakey.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So for now, you're just gonna stay at top one
Okay.
until
Something new comes along.
you know. I mean, Sandra Bullock was always up there in the top
I
five,
like Sandra
but
Bullock,
then she got real skinny after the whole Jesse James thing. Oh, dun 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 dun.
Fort Morgan.
So I'm not. So Sandra Bullock is not it for me. She's still gorgeous, but too skinny.
She's still my favorite in Miss Congeniality.
Just too skinny for me.
That's her best role.
Yeah, and she had some meat on her there.
Yeah.
She looked good. She was shaped like a woman.
Yeah.
Now she's got that Taylor Swift body.
Like a boy.
Yeah, and I'm not into that.
You're not into boys.
I don't like that.
Nah.
Not like a lady with a curve. Maybe even two.
Hey, we went to the Reinke Brothers Halloween haunted house last
Oh my
night.
God, thank you. We met at least 15 people that came
Yeah.
and listened to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
Yeah, it was really fun. A lot of people came down, and I
Yeah.
went through the
You
haunted
did
house.
it. You went through a haunted house.
Poor Jordan. I just held on to her. She's so tiny, like a teddy bear,
Yeah.
the whole way through.
You were
I'll
screaming.
just carry you.
They had me go first because I'm the toughest.
Whatever. You
And
ditched
then
out halfway
through, I stopped being first and I let, what was that, Allie go first.
Yeah.
Allie went first then because you know what? I was stealing the scares. Because the first guy is who gets the jump out, the first person. And then the rest of the people are like, oh, wow, that guy, you scared him up there. So I slid back so that Allie could get the first scares.
Right. Because send little 411 Allie out.
Yeah. I was behind her.
Well, I was behind her.
And what was weird?
Jordan was in between us.
I know. And I was behind you.
And we all three walked at the same step.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
And it was
all the way
more
through.
fun for her that way than to see me get scared. She was getting scared.
Okay, we'll ask her
I
about
always
that.
go first in haunted houses because I'm not scared.
I don't care. You go
But
first
then- I
because I
know.
don't even want to be in the
But then-
stupid haunted house.
I am the one
Now,
who
I'll tell you
triggered the
something.
scares, and it ruins it for the other people who are scared.
I would build the haunted house.
That was a badass haunted house. That's
Yeah.
the first time I'd ever been in there, and that was really sweet.
It was really sweet, and I would build one because I like doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to go through it.
I want to build it for the people to enjoy. I just don't want to enjoy it.
Right.
I like it. I would do it too. The props in there,
I'm really good at building things like that.
the props were on point.
Oh man,
And I swear, one room was our house.
I know.
When you went into it, the decor in that one haunted house,
it matched our house.
It looked like our house.
Minus the Olivia.
Yeah, minus the nudity.
Right.
Yeah, but it was there. It was implied.
Mm-hmm.
I felt
it was creepy.
Great,
and then when those things were hanging off the walls, I thought for sure they were going to get me. And I thought that for sure. Yeah, it was scary. The one room messed me up a little bit.
That circle thing, when you go over the bridge and you're inside, where is that inside that building?
Do you remember, like, in the 80s when they had those things, but there was no walkway?
Yeah. You had to run across it.
Yes.
Or you fell down and you were inside the tube.
Getting washed, like, in the wash machine.
I hated that.
I wish it was like that.
And you had to crawl. You had to try and crawl your way through or run. I remember that.
Yep.
I hated those. But this one was like Starry Night, black lights. I feel like back in the day they were painted with the red, like the circle.
Yeah, or they had weird things in there that looked weird when they were spinning.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was a great haunted house. Reinke Brothers nailed it. I suggest you take your kid. It's kid friendly.
It's kid friendly.
Super scary. The actors pop out at just the right times. One actor knew my name.
I know, that was weird.
That was creeped me out because she was a really creepy clown.
She was super creep. She looked like she was on Flocka.
Yeah.
That's how she acted in there. Like
she moved around really bizarre.
Like she was on Flocka, and she was awesome.
And contorted.
And she was the only one that scared me every time I saw her. Like, you would see the other ones, you'd be like, oh, okay, they're there. But like her, I was like, don't make eye contact with her.
The dress she was wearing just matched the walls. You couldn't even see her. And then she screamed out, ah! We're all screaming, oh my God. She's like, get you shot.
That's what she said.
And I was like, oh my God, get out of here. So I got to find out who that was.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's a podcast listener. But it was very cool. It's downtown Littleton on Prince Street, Reinke Brothers. Plus, I go to that store all the time.
Yeah.
And in the hour or so we were there, I noticed a ton of crap I had never even seen.
Me too.
All the displays up in the front.
In the hallway?
All of those.
Awesome.
They're not mannequins. They would just be.
They're like movie.
I don't know.
I think
replicas.
Some of them are
movie
props.
replicas, movie props.
I think the Predator is from the movie.
Oh, man. And that other that's like an alien. It's so sweet.
Yeah. Creepy clowns.
Creepy clowns. I saw a picture this morning on Facebook and I was scrolling through my wall. Someone in their neighborhood had tied a red balloon to the thing, and I thought, I want to do it. We have leftover helium from the party because I got the helium tank, and it came with those packs of balloons, and I know there's red ones in there. I think I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to go out late tonight when it's
put
dark.
One somewhere?
There's a drain right down there on Coal Mine, or Pierce.
That's true.
I'm going to go in, I'm going to tie it in there.
You gonna put it by the dead guy's memorial?
Yes. That's what I should do. Which is weird. Can we talk about that for a minute?
Yeah.
Now, this is a guy who lost his life in an automobile accident.
He was on a motorcycle.
He was on a dirt bike.
Yeah.
Flying at 100 miles an hour down the road, weaving in and out of traffic. Okay, so he was driving recklessly and dangerously. And then someone made a right-hand turn, like you would, because they never saw this guy coming so fast, and he died. Right, he lost his life on that intersection corner.
Right.
So I think he may have been a high school kid, because someone started a little memorial. They put the motorcycle tire out there with a bunch of those candles, and then there's cases of empty beer bottles.
Oh, there are? I haven't noticed.
There's tons of empty beer bottles.
Does that make you think he was a drunk while he was driving?
Or, I don't know. It made me think that possibly, yes. It made me think like he may have been drinking while he was riding that motorcycle. But it also makes me think that it's like...
Are people just going on that corner and hanging out and drinking
beer? And like, oh, my buddy... Billy Bob was here and he's dead now because he did this.
The liquor store is right across the street.
It's directly across the street. So I don't understand it. I'm confused by that whole little memorial, and I don't know who owns...
It's way different than all of the other memorials that you see.
Very few flowers, lots of alcohol.
Lots of candles.
Lots of candles. And when we drove by yesterday, there was a 6-pack of Corona sitting out there, which is new. but one
Was gone.
was only one was there. A brand new Corona was sitting there. The 5 were gone. Like they had taken them. So
That's
I
weird.
don't know. It's so weird because there was no lime
No.
or a bottle opener. You know?
How's that ghost
the
gonna
ghost
drink
gonna
that
get in
beer?
there and get that beer out? Get his ghost beer.
I don't know. That's interesting.
That's weird. It's an interesting little memorial, and I don't know who owns the land or what. I don't know why it stayed so long.
Right.
Now the other one up on Bowles.
They all stay though.
The one on Bowles where they have put in solar
Lights.
Christmas lights, and they've made a whole like thing.
Yeah.
You know that I
A
get.
display.
That seems a little classy, but I guess it shouldn't be judging what people think are memorials. But it's weird.
It's a different one. Yeah, for sure.
It just feels like they're glorifying the alcohol,
Ah.
and that bothers me.
Right.
Because you're putting the alcohol right there in direct relation to this automobile crash.
Right.
So it's like you're relating the two things together in a positive way or in an honoring
An encouraging
sense.
way.
That's the way I look at it. That's how it makes me feel when I see it. If it was all flowers and the dirt bike and the Catholic candles, then
Yeah, that's
that's
normal.
normal. But the amount of beer and alcohol that has been left there
I haven't noticed. I'll have to look.
confuses me.
I'll have to look
Yeah.
next time we go by. Hey,
And-
are
go
you
ahead.
are you
I'm
done?
done. I'm
are
done.
you done talking about that?
I am. I think so.
I think you should be.
I am.
We're on iHeart Radio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You could be listening to this right now on iHeartRadio.
On
Just
iHeart Radio.
look for it. Search.
Everything Swallow Podcast.
Yep. Everything Swallow, one word, and it pops right up.
Right up.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Pretty exciting. And
Well, that's just one. I mean, Spotify.
yeah.
I
But we've been on Spotify a little while now.
I can't get iTunes to approve us.
I wonder why. We'll have to figure it out. It's because it's
Probably
Swallow.
that one. Yeah, probably Swallow the name.
Uh-huh.
And you did that one episode when you had your shirt off. So, and I didn't have on pants.
We didn't put any pictures up.
No, but it was, you could theater of the mind.
Right. You could
Kind of a
tell.
thing.
You could just tell.
You talked about the butt towel, and
That's
people are
right.
like, butt towel.
I love the butt towel. If
Yeah, I
you
don't
need
know.
one at my house, you got one.
iHeartRadio, baby.
Yeah, that's exciting.
We're taking over the world.
One day at a time.
That's right, one podcast at a time. And we need your help.
Right.
We need you to tell everyone you know, if you enjoy this podcast, please tell people that you don't know to listen to it.
Yeah, and if you're out there and you're an interesting person and you want to come on our podcast, come on.
Yeah. If you're out there and you think you're uninteresting,
And you want to come on our podcast.
we want you. We want to meet you. We want to know who you are, and we'd love to come and talk with us.
Absolutely. Email us.
Everythingswallowpodcast at gmail.com.
Yeah. Do it.
Everything Swallow Podcast.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Look for us on everything. We're on just about anywhere you listen to podcasts now.
Yep.
Our podcast is there.
Yep.
And so we're
Except
catching
iTunes.
momentum. iTunes is going to come along really soon. I'm sorry, all you iPhoners, listen on Spotify.
Or YouTube.
Or iHeart
iHeart Radio. Absolutely.
There's options for everyone out there. And before you know it, we will be recording this podcast from a tropical island somewhere.
Yeah.
We will be taking this podcast on the road and podcasting what we see and what's around us and with the weird people that are there.
We should go podcast at Ranky Brothers.
Okay?
And we should podcast from St. Nick's.
Okay.
You know?
And we should podcast from anywhere else that we can. I
Where
want to
would be
podcast
fun?
from a boat.
Well, yeah, but now it's winter, so we're not doing that.
What could be a boat inside? There's a boat in a bar downtown. We could go sit in that boat.
Nah. Ugh. My knee.
Nah. You just lost. Meow. You're just done.
It's done.
Your knee hurts.
I'm
You're
not
finished.
doing any of that.
Okay.
I'm not going into
we're not
a
leaving the
bar,
house.
into a boat.
Why?
If I'm going in a boat, it's going to be in water.
I'll throw a glass of water on you.
Well, then I guess I'll spin you around and get you dizzy.
Oh, that was unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Blah. Listen to this podcast everywhere you can. Okay, and there was one other thing I wanted to say. Oh, I've got invited to do a guest appearance with a band
Oh, right.
in a month.
Oh, right.
So that's the
You
Saturday.
gonna go sing?
Yep, the Saturday
Sing
before
your pretty little
Thanksgiving. So
voice.
about 3 weeks away. My friend Scott says his band is doing a gig at a place called Mallory's in Littleton. It's pretty much Sims and Ken Carl. and he's invited me to come out and sing some with him.
Yeah, that's
And
fun.
they're only band all night, so it's going to be an all-night gig. It's going to be super fun. But I'll talk more about that. I should probably go to a rehearsal or something.
Yeah,
huh?
you probably should.
Yeah. That probably, if I wanted to do good.
Well, yeah, maybe practice.
Practicing is good.
Practicing is good.
It makes perfect.
It does. It really does.
So that's going to be cool. If you have a band and you'd like me to come and sing on Everythingswallowpodcast at gmail.com. Yeah. Also, it's you're going to be thinking about getting married soon.
Me?
People.
Oh.
In the spring.
Oh, you going to marry some people?
I'd like to.
Is that what you're offering?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah.
Here in the state of Colorado, you can have pretty much your dog marry you if you want. So why not have me do it?
You were ordained, so that's
I am
good.
an ordained minister.
Yep.
And have been for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's time to get back into doing weddings.
I think so, too.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Right, I got a suit coat.
Yeah.
Well, it's big, but I could
No.
put on some weight.
No, you're not. What in the hell? You just slow your roll, mister.
That was funny. But I think start gearing up for wedding season.
Okay.
Start talking about it now.
Okay.
Letting people know that I'm out here.
That you want to do it?
And that you could be married by Sean and Shayna Swallow. We could do it as a duo.
I'm not doing it.
We could.
Yeah.
Why? What if we tag team married peoples? Do you? And then you say, Andrea. And I'll say, take. And you could get,
Michael.
to be your lawful wedded
No, I'm not
husband.
doing that.
Come on. Well, then you do it, and I'll do the husband.
No.
Andrea.
No, see, I can't be involved because when people talk to me, it just turns into a counseling session.
Oh, so at the altar, you'll be talking to them about their sex
She'll be like,
lives.
I don't know. I'll be like,
don't
you're
know.
fine.
You'll be
It's
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Should I say yes? Should I say no?
Right.
No. Well, why is your hesitation? How are you guys in the bedroom? 1 minute, folks.
You know what? Let's just make this a group conversation.
Everybody
here.
who's got a lame sex life, put your hands up. All right. Everybody else, partner up with one of those.
Oh, my God, Sean. You're all over.
Oh, fun. Fun. So if you want to have a wedding like that, boom.
This guy
right here was doing the thumbs. You couldn't see it. Shayna saw it. But I was doing it. Thumbs up.
Thumbs to me.
That's all I got. I think I've pretty much pimped myself out as much as I can. Unless you need your leaves raked, something like that. But you got to provide the bags. I ain't bringing trash bags. But I'll bring my own rake.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love my rake.
Yeah.
It works good.
It's broken.
Big one. Oh, it's broken.
It's broken.
Yeah.
You've used
A couple
it,
of teeth are missing. But that's okay.
Ah, that's what I mean. It's broken.
Yeah. $25 a square yard. Feet.
Feet. I was gonna
What is
say.
it? Yeah. Wait. I charge a lot.
I charge a lot.
I do estimates. Send me a picture.
Must have cocktails.
Oh, yeah. Well, I get thirsty. Raking. I get very thirsty raking. And bagging.
And bagging.
Yeah. All right. What about you? You got any services or anything you'd like to offer the people?
No.
Wow. I'm the slut.
Yeah.
I'm the meat.
If you want to see me, I will make you a tree topper at St. Nick's.
Oh, see me at my job, people. This is my job.
I should be there like 21 days this
You
year.
you got 24 days to get your shit together.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's when I'm there.
Funny. My lips are so chapped still.
Because you were working out on the hot tub. Ooh,
Yeah,
hot tub room. Can I tell you how great that was? So we're closing in our patio so we can put our hot tub out there because it faces north and it freezes out there. So the other day when I came home from work, Marlon and Sean had enclosed the patio almost completely. And we just hung out there and burnt that little wood burning stove. It was fantastic.
That stove.
It was so great.
Is it a stove or a fireplace?
It's a potbelly stove.
It's a
baby.
potbelly?
A bedroom.
It's a parlor stove.
Parlor stove.
That's what it is.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff, for the stove. It's
Thank
nice.
you for the stove.
We use it a lot.
It was resurrected from the earth.
Yeah.
It was half buried into the earth when I took it out.
When you took it out.
And
That's
then
good.
I resurrected it, and it's
Anyways,
awesome.
I really enjoyed that, so thank you for building that
You
in.
are welcome,
It's really
because
nice out there.
to be able to hang out there was really beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and it was cold as crap out, and it was windy as crap. But yeah, inside that little thing, we were toasty. I think you got that little room up to almost 70-some degrees with that stove.
I did.
Yeah, so it was rewarding for
Yeah.
me, because like I was telling you that night, I have wanted a wood-burning stove, a
Forever.
potbelly, a little stove like that for a long, long time. Ultimately, what I really would wanted was a caboose
Oh, yeah.
stove, but those are super hard to find.
Yeah.
But this one is basically the same thing. It's the same size as you would have in a caboose, and it's more ornate. It's beautiful. It's got those nickel wings on
Mm-hmm.
the side. So to sit and burn it every time, it just makes me feel good.
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
very
something
nice.
that I've wanted in my life for a long time. And then the way we got it,
And everyone helped build it.
yeah, it was like a collective.
Yeah, it's really
Community
nice.
project.
But that's how we do things.
It takes a village
It takes a village.
to run a life,
Yep.
no matter if they're young or old.
Mm-hmm.
Especially once you when you're young and when you're old.
Yep. There's a very short time in between that you don't maybe need all that
You need a
help.
village. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think of something.
I know. You're searching. You're searching. Searching. You're so
That's all
funny.
right. Mm-hmm.
Well, on the chime of the clock.
Yeah, it's
We
noon.
should probably
It's freaking
goodbye.
noon.
I know.
You
I
slept
slept
until
till
10.
They never do that.
Who are you?
I was so tired. I didn't go to sleep until like 11:30, but it's almost 12 hours.
Oh, that movie was on. I wanted to watch.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it. I tried. What was it called?
I don't remember.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
The Cyclops in
Yeah.
black and white, and it was interesting. And
It was
like,
good.
oh, no, go Cyclops. Couldn't leave the Cyclops alone.
I like old movies.
Me too. That's why I love Svengoolie.
Mm-hmm.
We should do a Svengoolie podcast.
Okay, let's do that.
We need to figure out how to do a live podcast.
Okay, we'll do that.
We'll do that during a Svengoolie.
Okay, we'll try it.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Well,
Or maybe like at the haunted house or something.
I tried to do a podcast last night. I mean, I recorded one while I went through the haunted house. I haven't listened to it because I'm imagining it's not very good. It's a lot of me going, ah, ooh, ah.
Yeah, and you can't describe what you're seeing in there
Why? That's the whole idea, is be descriptive. Now we're going down a ramp.
because people need to go and experience it.
So you think that me narrating my walk through there is going to ruin the experience for someone else?
I do.
Well, then fine, I'll delete it.
I do think so.
Because that's what I did. I narrated my whole way through.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine. Throw my podcast away.
I would say everywhere except for if you can hear where she says your name.
Oh, that might be at the very end.
Because that's super creepy.
It was creepy. Oh, I
She
bet
kept
you.
following us and following us and following
Yeah.
us.
I bet you can.
So you'll have to look for that.
I will. I'll find it.
All right.
Okay. Love
All right,
you.
say goodbye.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
Are we done?
Yeah, I guess
Do you have something else to talk about?
I probably do.
Well,
I don't know what it is.
3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Goodbye.